welcome to Sam's on Wrestling, and this is our count-out series, the top 10 list of our personal preference series. This is why we like this series. This is not the top 10 worst, best, or whatever we're doing. We're not telling you what's the best because we want to know what yours is, and these are ours because everyone's told you the top 10. We've all got probably the definitive list of all time. What's yours? Because I'm telling you, most of the time the thing that's the best isn't the best.
Yeah.
In your eyes, because you've got a different view. I am Sam, and I'm joined by the babiest of all the babies.
Hello everyone, it's summertime and I'm ready to party.
It's August, It's Summerslam, and that's what we're doing today. We are doing the top 10 best, or our favourite, SummerSlam matches. Now, we've been discussing SummerSlam, because we're always going to do the brackets. We've done the brackets episode that's already come out or not come out, can't remember, of best SummerSlams, and a lot of them are a bunch of a muchness.
Yes.
They have melded into one. So these little shining nuggets of gorgeousness we want to talk about.
Well, what you will often get on SummerSlam, as we kind of discussed there, is that you will have a lot of SummerSlams that are very meh, but there's that shining little light.
There's always one match every time.
Yeah.
Every SummerSlam has got one match that made the brackets very difficult because it was like, I don't like this show, but this is so good. Can we not talk about this match? You're like, but it's the show, so that'll be a long thing. But before we get into our top 10 list, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and put in the bottom in the comments your top 10 favourite SummerSlam matches, and let's get to the list. Sam, number 10, what have you got at the bottom of your top 10?
I don't think you'll have this because I don't think you'll remember this, but I've got the Usos versus the New Day.
I love
SummerSlam 2017.
Love this match. This is great.
It's a great match.
Fantastic. Not on my list, you're right, but I love this match.
On a SummerSlam, and I think we'll say this a few times, that frankly sucked.
All I remember from it is Randy. The year before, Randy's in a pool of blood, and I keep saying it's this year. That's how bad this 2017 is. I'm still convinced this was Randy Brock.
This is a 2-match card, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
This is a great match. This 2017 on SmackDown was a terrible dark time.
Hell yeah, it was a dark time.
Oh, it was the before the glory that we have now. It was a dark time, and genuinely, the Usos versus New Day feud was the only good thing happening.
Those two made them prove why they are actually in the top 10 of tag teams of all time.
They had some
people refuse to
phenomenal
include them in them, but they are.
Yeah, and was this on the pre-show?
I think so.
Well, I'm putting a pre-show match on there, and I'm not backing down from it because I remember. Yes, it was a big deal that this. One of the best matches on that year
was on the pre-show.
Was on the pre-show.
They then got rewarded with Hell in a Cell the month left,
and then they got given the flowers, which rightfully so. Phenomenal match. I love
they hadn't quite got realised how good the Usos were at this point because they'd only just started their Uso penitentiary, and then we got the kind of wrap off and all that stuff, which was really good.
This is probably my favourite tag team feud of all time.
Not mine, but I tell you what, it's in there. I mean, you know what? We could do tag team feuds. I've never even thought of that. Okay, it's in the list. Top 10 tag team feuds. I shall write it down after this. But do you know what, Sam? SmackDown 2017 was a dark time. But you know what wasn't? SmackDown 2002
This might be coming to
was a bright, lovely time. And I have got in my number 10, Rock versus Brock Lesnar, the main event of SummerSlam 2002 as my one because, oh my God, these two put on a great match. Brock proved he was a main eventer already. Rock, fair play to him, he's getting booed because they're like, we know you're leaving.
Yeah.
Boo you!
Yeah.
Young star. And for the first time in what felt like probably like 5 years, WWE built a new star.
Probably genuine new star.
Since probably Triple H, Rock and Austin all came at the same time sort of thing in the space of a year. New guy.
And I imagine the crowd were getting a bit jaded with the same people on top.
And Austin and Rock had just gone. Austin has already gone and Rock is leaving again.
It's perfect timing to really cement Brock as this new star. And fair play to the Rock because wasn't Brock booked to win with like shenanigans and cheating? And I swear Brock
he's leaving.
Someone changed their mind and said no, Brock needs to win.
No, Brock was winning all the time.
No, I knew he was winning, but he was supposed to win dirty and not clean.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think it was The Rock said no, he needs to win clean.
Oh, that story. Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood what you're saying. Yeah. Yes, there was meant to be Heyman shenanigans so that Rock looked clean. The Rock was like, I'm leaving, let's just have him go over clean. And that's exactly what it did. And the crowd made a great response. I never would have thought these two would have worked together. And the fact that this was the one and only, and it's the only time they've ever been anywhere near each other, it's insane because they've been around at the same time. And this was genuinely fabulous. Love this match. Sam, you're number 9.
You might be surprised at this one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why it's this low. I've gone CM Punk versus John Cena 2011.
Wow.
An incredible match, Sam. But as you know...
Sam?
Yeah.
Not on my list.
Yeah, I get
Not
that.
on my list at all.
Because this match, before the shenanigans kick in, is wonderful.
Good.
It's 2011 CM Punk and John Cena. what more do you
It's
expect?
their third best match is the problem.
No, I agree. And it's the shenanigans that surround this.
So much
I can't
shenanigans.
give a match that
I have too
ends
much-
with Del Rio becoming WWE champion.
Ends with Kevin Nash.
Ends with Kevin Nash briskly walking through the barricade as well.
And we didn't like Kevin Nash back then, but now we do.
Yeah,
and
but
if
not
you're a
for those
fan of
reasons.
us, you're a Kevin Nash fan as well.
Of course, but he did not belong here.
No.
So, yeah, it has to be 9 because of the shenanigans, but I can't ignore the pure brilliant wrestling that was happening between these two.
It was good.
And the star power of the storyline, even though Punk shouldn't have been back, everyone was still into the summer of Punk.
Yeah.
Everyone was still buying into it massively. And hey, Punk at least did win.
With shenanigans.
No, with
Cena got his feet on the rope. Triple H the ref as well, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Sam, it's not on my list because, quite frankly, I hate the main crux of the match. And I don't think I could put something on my favourites if I'm sat
It's
there
Punk and Cena.
for a good 5 minutes going, But you know what, Sam? SmackDown 2011 was a really dark time. But SmackDown 2002 was a shining light, a beacon. And I have got in my number 9, probably a bit too low that you're thinking, but I actually prefer the other 8 coming up. I've got Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio's opening 9 minutes.
Yeah.
This is one of the greatest openings and is a demonstration of why you don't need to go 20 minutes. I'm going to go back to Revolution, AEW Revolution. I'm going to use this as an example, right? This pay-per-view is in contention for pay-per-view of the year for us. And I know we've kind of softened AEW, and when we get to our awards, we're not going to do an AEW brackets this year because you're not watching. This pay-per-view is amazing. But they have Tony Storm, and Mariah May have an amazing 13-minute match that steals the show. And then the next 3 matches are 26, 28, and 29 minutes. And there's no break in between, as you know, we've been to AEW, there's no break in between. And you literally say, they're going, I've just watched an hour and a half straight of wrestling, and you're like, you could have taken 10 minutes off all of them, and they all would have been 10 times better, even though they were enjoyable matches. Well, the main event, which was one of the worst matches ever. And these guys went 9 minutes. And it's still talked about now. 9 minutes. Why? Because they used the time. And they still sold. Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, the speed, and I'm sat there going, why did you guys not feud longer? They stopped feuding.
Yeah, they're kind of part of the fan six.
They got put into the tag team stuff, and they're going, no, let's watch these guys. When Kurt became WWE champion, have him take on, because then No Way Out they had the weird 3-on-2 tag match. Have him take on Ray.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Give them 20 minutes.
Yeah, Ray gets the WWE Championship early, so you show that you're putting Ray over, but also Kurt wins because you know he's going to win. That would have been great. You didn't need this weird 3-on-2. Have Brock have another match against somebody. Maybe Team Angle. He has a 2-on-1 against Team Angle. Or times with Benoit because Angle's doing something. That's what I would have done. I love this match. It's 9 minutes of just pure bedlam, and it's perfect.
Oh, I'll talk about it later. Sam.
I know you would. I'm your number 8.
My number 8, and he's here again. I'm not going to be lie to you, Sam. This isn't the last time he's going to be here.
Oh, okay.
John Cena versus Daniel Bryan.
Summerslam
2013.
Holy crap, not on my list.
Really? I mean,
not on my list.
End in a bit of shenanigans.
Do you know what? Do you know what, Sam? I'm looking at my list, and it would be 11th. Actually, I don't think it would usurp Rock and Brock. But this is a fabulous match.
And I tell you what, I don't know what the feeling was at the time because I kind of took a bit of a break in 2012 to 2013, so I wasn't watching this at the time. But I think a lot of people were very surprised that Bryan just suddenly won with that knee in, and it
well
was
done,
clean.
Cena. It was the correct decision for once. Maybe you sat there going, Nexus from 3 years earlier. Maybe I should put him over clean. I am injured at the end of the day. Maybe I should put him over
about
clean.
To be cashed in on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I forget this match exists a lot
because
of the time.
everyone remembers the moment of Orton cashing in. Which you know what, you can say in hindsight you didn't like Bryan.
I think everyone remembers 30 and forgets that he actually wins this match.
Well, he'd also been a world heavyweight champion before that as well.
Which doesn't help. Yeah.
But I don't mind that.
Their chemistry was excellent. They should have had more matches.
They should have had more matches. They kind of hamstrung by the fact that Bryan was immediately injured. Maybe they'd have had a feud with him and Cena in 2014.
Would have been nice.
It would have been nice. But this was a great match, and the shenanigans at the end actually kind of add to it. Even though it nearly didn't, because they nearly didn't actually go back and revisit the story at Mania.
Brian Sheamus. We want more Brian Sheamus.
Exactly. We all know they eventually did, but this is actually a really good way to do a double heel turn.
Yeah, it is a double heel turn.
Triple H and Randy Orton heel, and it's a massive angle, brings in a new faction, and you've got then Bryan immediately feuding against them, which on paper
but it wasn't the plan. Could you imagine that? You've done this amazing heel turn, and that's not the plan? Are you stupid?
It's there. Everyone's into it. Like, what are you doing? So, in isolation, all of this was brilliant, especially the match. It's fantastic. Cena just shows how good he is in this match.
Cena is a great wrestler. If you want to see how good Cena is, go and watch our best John Cena bracket series. There are 32 belters, and this is one of them. Sam, SmackDown 2011 is a dark, dark time. But there was a shining light in 2011.
Oh,
Sam.
thank God, it's not 2002.
There was a shining light in 2011.
Oh, I know.
And their names were Randy Orton and Christian, putting on a brilliant match. Now, admittedly, I will throw my hands up and I go, a lot of their matches are blurred together for me. It's very hard to determine which one is which. I believe Randy Orton wins this one.
He does. It's the RKO on the steps.
It's the RKO on the steps. It's their no holds barred match. I did check it out. I was just checking. But like, their chemistry was wonderful. And I'm glad they just kept going, do another one. Do another one. Do another one. Do another one. Because at no point were you there going, oh, I'm done with this now. You're going, no, I'm happy.
No, they added to it in the story though because Christian was like one more match.
Yeah. The one more match is a genius gimmick. And I haven't got much more to say on this because it was just wonderful. It was actually the whole storyline and it culminated here really, really well. I'm glad that Christian got the title back as well because it's very easy to just had him kept losing. Him winning the title in a way I'm not a massive fan of. And then in this match with the RKO on the steps, admittedly RKO out of nowhere, but this match is great. This is how you do a hardcore match. You don't need to do all the crap that goes with it.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
I shall be talking about
I know you will. We move on to lucky number 7, Sam.
Angle Mysterio. So,
there it is.
Yeah, it's popped up here. I can't give it too much hype because it's only 9 minutes, but what a 9 minutes, Sam. Yeah. This is some of the best wrestling athleticism that I've seen. It's some of the best mixture of the athletic side of it, but also mixed in with it looks still somehow real and plausible.
This is why people doing flips don't get it. No. Watch Rey Mysterio back here before he becomes not as strong as he is. He's doing it to gain advantages.
Yes.
He's doing it to set up his next move. He is still trying to hurt his opponent. He's using his body as a weapon. Eddie Guerrero did the same thing. They're still trying to use their body as a weapon. Now people are just doing flips to look good and pop a crowd. And it doesn't matter. Ray is doing these things because he can't out-wrestle Kurt. Yeah. So he's got to use his speed and his quickness.
And his intelligence because he's outsmarting Kurt because Kurt clearly isn't used to the offense that Ray's throwing at him. It's wonderful to watch. If you have 10 minutes to live, right, just pop this on. Use the first 60 seconds to get it on YouTube and watch the ad. And then to watch the ad. And then hopefully you get to the end because my word, what a good 10 minutes you'll spend.
It's great. And that's how you do 10 minutes, lads.
Yeah.
You use your time. Use your time. Sam's SmackDown 2008 was a dark time.
You sound like, when like YouTube's going to speaking about it's going to like a NordVPN advert.
But it's true, there's so much bad SmackDown, but I keep picking out SmackDown matches. This is 4 for 4 from SmackDown. It's 2008, it's the main event. It's Undertaker, it's Edge, it's Hell in a Cell. The last ever match before PG, I believe.
I nearly put this one on there.
I think this is wonderful. I think these guys have a great Hell in a Cell. I think the storyline up to it is a mess. And it sucks because SmackDown is bad. But these two put on a Hell in a Cell clinic. The choke slam off the ladder through the ring and then fire.
See, I didn't know if you like that.
Love that bollocks. That's wrestling bollocks.
No, I know, but sometimes you don't like those things.
No. It's when it's too silly. That goes with the Undertaker character, so it's great.
Yeah. Were you disappointed when Edge then didn't become like another Kane that Undertaker would burn and start wearing a mask?
I would have loved it. Kane Edge would have been great.
Yeah, exactly. He was just fine. I assume he just turned up on SmackDown.
Yeah, of course he does. Yeah. But no, I think this match is a wonderful Hell in a Cell match, and it's almost a fitting send-off to the non-PG era at the time. I think this is great. I'm not going to lie. The SummerSlams that we've just had, pretty much in a row, from 04 to here, are awful. Like, pretty much across the board, awful. This, however, main event, at least, is a shining light in probably 5 SummerSlams in a row.
Yeah.
Sammy, number 6.
Okay, so this is where I put Orton and Christian.
Fair enough.
Yeah, what a banger. I love these two and their feud. It's amazing, and in a period in 2011 where it's kind of being outshined by the Punk stuff, this still really held its own and was brilliant to watch, and I think it was a really good little finale to their rivalry. I can't really say anything much more than you've said, really. It
was really well done, and it made Christian look like a main eventer that they never made a main event again. So that was weird, especially on SmackDown when there weren't anybody. Because then it went into Mark Henry, and Christian got pushed to the side from that, didn't he?
Did.
My number 6, I know, Son of on yours, so you can be quiet because I know you.
Sure.
Because this has already been added to the Hall of Fame. It is the Fatal 4-Way from 2017. Brock, Joe, Strowman, the other guy.
Oh, what did he end up doing after this again?
I don't know. He's a nobody, really. These 4 hosses. When Roman is the small one, you've got 4 hosses. Brock shouldn't have won. That's the real nitpick. He didn't need to win because he buggered off again. You literally had 3 other people you could have put the title on. It would have been great. Strowman, Joe would have been fantastic. Would have been brilliant. You didn't have to do the pin as well. That's what I thought we were setting up. I thought we were setting up for him to lose. But this match is amazing. How many power slams through a table? They just go hell for leather. They don't stop. The pace the 4 huge men is just constant. Now, it doesn't hold up as well as we think it does, and that's because when you first watch it, it just feels like, when you're on a roller coaster, you're like, oh my god! But when you go on a roller coaster the second time, it's not as good. It is one of those, but I'm going to base it on the first time I ever watched it, and the first time, sometimes something's only need to watch. There are some films you watch once.
Yes.
Don't watch Joker a second time.
Oh, agreed.
It doesn't work the second time.
I was thinking of the exact same film the moment you said that, Sam. That chemistry, man.
Yeah, don't watch Joker 2, generally. But Joker 1, it was amazing. I watched it the second time with Ellie Mae because she'd never seen it, and I was like, this is boring. And because of my energy, it made it boring for her. In the same way that, she was watching Airplane with me, and she didn't find it funny. But I'd watched it with you and laughed my head off, and then watched it with her, and I went, yeah, you're right, this is boring. And I went, hang on, that makes no sense. But because the energy we had...
I think Ellie Mae is the problem, Sam, quite clearly.
Well, there you go. Yeah. She doesn't like this match either. This match is a great house match. However, I will let you talk about it later, because I know you.
Sam, it's not much later.
Oh, should we go to number 5? Sammy, number 5.
I've also gone the Fatal 4-Way.
I thought it'd be higher. I thought it'd be higher for you.
Oh, Sam, there's some real belters.
I know, but I generally thought you'd go higher.
No, I hold it in incredibly high regard, but there's some belters. So, yeah, everything that you said, sometimes a wrestling match is about how it makes you feel in that moment. And Sam, what a joy this was to watch. This was fun. I love when wrestling matches are fun, and you go, oh, he did with that, oh, he threw a chair at him and all that stuff. I love that stuff. Strowman looked $1 billion, okay? They didn't capitalise on that.
No.
Brock still looked great and resilient and did some awesome stuff. Joe looked really cunning and really ruthless and be able to hang with these two Goliaths.
Brock looked weak as well.
Yeah, but that's good. Yeah, that was good. And then Roman's was kind of there, but he did a lot of good stuff and took a lot of the big moves. Roman very much held his own.
It was Roman's probably best match for a while at that point.
Yeah, agreed.
Actually.
Roman did really well and ended up taking the pin, which is probably the correct decision if you're going to have Brock win. And
which was nice. That was a very welcome surprise.
Exactly for them to actually take, because you assume, Joe's
Joe.
Take it. Yeah,
I thought Joe was losing.
So yeah, just fantastic. You said pretty much all we can say about it. What a barnstormer!
It's awesome.
But Sam, obviously SmackDown wasn't great in 2017.
No.
However, SmackDown, where are we going here?
13. It's a really dark time. Actually, it is, because if you recall, they kind of given up at that point to SmackDown 2013, but this is on Raw. I categorically believe these are the best 5 matches from SummerSlam. Anyway, so when people do the top 10 of SummerSlam, I do think these are the best 5, and there's a reason they're the best 5. Even on lists which were like, personal, I'm like, yeah, these 5 are the best 5. Because SummerSlam's actually a bit of a weird one. I reckon there's probably about 15 matches on SummerSlam, because we've missed out the ones like Owen and Brett in the cage, for example.
I've not seen some matches.
I don't care for the match anyway.
I haven't seen it.
But there's things like that. There's all those moments. But I think these are the category of the best 5. And it depends what order we've got. You've obviously missed one. You're missing one, I assume.
Well, I don't know what...
Because you've got 4 left, and I've got 5.
Yeah.
So you're missing one of these, which
sure.
I'm excited to see what you're missing one. I think I know which one it's going to be, and you're going to go, oh, I've forgotten about that one. And I have 100% seen it. I have Brock, CM Punk here at number 5. This is brilliant. I didn't think these two would have the right chemistry. I didn't think it would work.
You were wrong.
I was so wrong.
Big fat wrong.
Punk should have won. I'm still and this is the culmination of who's going to be there the next night. He's already just lost to Taker in the same year, and he's like, who's going to be there the next night?
And Rock.
And you're there going, yep. He's literally lost to 3 people, and they weren't there the next night on Raw.
Actually, Undertaker was there the next night. He had an angle with the Shield for a while.
Yeah, he got taken.
And actually, Punk wasn't there the next night. We went off till Battleground.
We're talking genuine.
I know, but I just like to point that out.
But this match is amazing. I think this is incredible. I think the chair spot really works. I think the Heyman stuff really works. The storyline's really good. I think Punk should have won because then Brock leaves and he didn't need the win at this point, particularly about what was going to happen the year after. Anyway, I think he literally could have lost this because we were going into WrestleMania 30 and the John Cena thing. So I actually don't think he needed the win, even if you knew that was coming. And Vince probably had an idea. He pretends he didn't. I think Vince had an idea that he was thinking about it. But I love this match. It's amazing. Sam, let's move on to number 4 and let's see which one you've missed, because I'm certain you have. Number 4, Sam.
I've got Seth Rollins, John Cena.
Oh my God, you've missed 2 out then.
Have I then?
Oh, I hate this match.
Do you? No.
The John Stewart stuff sucks.
Sam, agree, Sam, that is rubbish. But people forget about
the match is really good.
How good this match is.
It ends so badly.
That's why it's still number 4.
For all I know, Goldberg versus Kevin Nash was really good before a cattle prod. I only think of the cattle prod, and I'm sorry.
Think it was.
I have deleted most of this match because I only can see John Stewart's tummy. I can just see his little tummy. There he is, John Stewart's tummy.
I know.
His tummy.
Thank you for the
He then returns the year after.
No, I know, but
I hate this.
Sam,
It's yours. It's yours.
To have a little time.
Enjoy yours.
I will. I love this match until all the stuff that he just said. It's rubbish, and Jon Stewart ruins it. But before that,
they have great chemistry.
They are phenomenal together. They almost should have got even more matches together than they did.
Cena never got given one-on-one matches at WrestleMania with people he actually was good in the ring with.
No,
Brian, no. Punk,
I've said this
no.
on the
Styles, no. Seth Rollins, no. Wrestle these people.
Not
Edge, no. Wrestle these people at Mania.
Yeah, exactly. This was fantastic. This was kind of the start of Cena putting on a few bangers. Actually, no, I tell a lie. He's actually put on some bangers before this, and I will get to.
Yeah, literally.
So
you've already mentioned one in this list.
He's one of the kings of SummerSlam, John Cena.
Yeah.
And as is Seth, actually. Seth's had a lot of good
matches.
So just a barnstormer. Yes, Jon Stewart, but we just won't forget about that. It's a positive video.
I think this one's going to be way high on yours because I think you're a mark for both of these men. And in mine, it's number 4. I've got Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk at SummerSlam 2009. I think this is a... Have you forgotten about it?
Whoops.
You forgot about one of your best matches? I knew you'd forget it, but I wouldn't think it'd be your marks, guy.
No, for some reason I have. It's an honourable mention. It's I've got a joint number 3. I've got a joint.
You're gonna have to. Oh my god!
No,
Sam.
sometimes it happens when we're doing these videos. It just happens. I really like the match.
The Sheamus and Drew McIntyre had to pretend that I didn't want it on my triple threat list.
Yeah, at least I admit it, Sam. You just lied. So, I didn't like because it Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, but you can believe mine.
No,
everyone's sat there going, he is a
no,
biggest
because you know what, Sam? I trust you as a friend, and that's the difference. You don't trust me whatsoever, exactly. But at least I am the honest one.
Sam, no, come and join me on my number 4.
Yes,
come and join me.
yes.
You can talk about Punk and Jeff.
Yes.
Because this match is fun. Well, and Jeff and any ladder match is great. Punk's working a wonderful heel. You weren't sure who's going to win this match, actually, because it was very unclear who they were going to go with.
I assume, because I was a kid, so I didn't know anything. Yeah. I assume people didn't know Jeff was about to leave at this point, did they?
I think there were rumours, but I don't think it was concrete.
Yeah.
And then the minute after this kind of match happened, it was very much like, we know where this is going. Yeah, we know where this is going. This match is awesome.
Oh, it's incredible.
This match is just...
I'm so gutted.
This could have been your number 1, I think.
Nah, it wouldn't have been number 1.
Where would it have been?
Oh, I think number 3 or 4. So around here.
By 4, yeah.
Around here.
I think there are 3 better. I knew you'd forget one. I know you've forgotten another one. You're going to say, but I think you've seen this match. But yeah, this is great.
I've seen this match.
Yeah, I know you've seen this one. I know that. But this is great. I'll just always remember the swanton through the announcers table. I know he's seen it before, but it just...
Todd Grisham was semi-ruining it.
Yeah, he did a little bit. But yeah, this match is brilliant. Ending's brilliant. Love it. What a great TLC match. Bronze Medal Award. That's now CM Punk, Jeff Hardy joint with.
Yes.
Joint with.
I actually think this would be above Punk and Jeff. I put this one in my Hall of Fame as well. Brock versus John Cena at SummerSlam 2014.
Not on my list.
Sam, you are wrong.
I wouldn't put it in the best matches. I would put it in the things that shocked me and I enjoyed, and there was a moment, but I'm not going to go back to watch this match. It's probably like 14th, 15th to me. I knew it might be, which means you've also missed a couple.
No, that's the thing. So
many
I guess
matches have
I'll
you
talk
missed?
about this match now, Sam. But that means you know that the top 5 matches that you said are objective.
You've missed
So far, none of them are in my top 5.
No.
Okay, the Jeff
Wow.
and Punk one I can see. What was your other one that you said?
I'm coming in next. It's
okay,
number 3.
Right. Okay. Well, for me, this match again, wrestling matches to be about how they make you feel.
Oh,
This-
you had feelings.
Yeah, this match is the boldest thing they did with John Cena's character before his
This is
heel
your
turn.
first ever entrance into the Hall of Fame from a match. This is your first ever match Hall of Fame.
I love this match. Again, the boldest thing they did with Cena before his heel turn.
Yes,
what
it was,
was
yeah.
the bolder thing that they did with John Cena? They never did anything different with Cena.
Funhouse. That's about it.
Yeah, but this is before even that. But
Yeah, I know.
what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
all I've got. That's all I've got.
This was wonderful, and it was perfect because Brock had just beaten the streak. Whether you agree with that decision or not, it doesn't matter. They've done it. So now, once you've done it, you have to commit to it, and that is commitment. In the main event of SummerSlam, where everyone assumes maybe Brock will win, but it's going to be, it's a main event. It's going to be neck and neck. That's what all big main event matches are.
And it wasn't.
No.
Got him one FU, I think.
And you always think because it's Cena, he's going to come back. It's going to be the fun
crowd
thing.
didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I've never seen such an extended squash before.
But it wasn't one of those Triple H matches where they're silent.
No.
And they're not bothered. No.
Well, Suplex City hadn't become a thing yet. It only just happened at Mania before.
This is when it was invented, and unfortunately it became overdone because of how
it did.
good this was.
That's the problem, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those, it suffered from being as good as it was.
That's another reason I don't like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I think I've got retrospective hatred for it.
This is one of my favourite matches of all time, Sam, because
Yeah,
it's
you love
so
it.
different.
Yeah,
it's so different, and it's something that WWE didn't do
And it's the main
back
event
then.
of their second biggest show.
Exactly.
A squash main event.
It's Cena, and this to me will always signify the end of Super Cena in his main
was.
event. He never was that. So he kind of went down to the mid-card a little bit.
Even though he won the title for a month just to have 16.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like a symbolic match for me. It's wonderful, and this is the start of real Monster Brock, and I love it to bits.
You want symbolic. You got the end of something. I've got pretty much probably, you would argue, the beginning, or at least from these 3 tag teams. It's TLC1.
John knows something, Sam. Do you want to know what isn't here? I genuinely have not seen the full TLC.
This is arguably better than WrestleMania, but it's the stage. This is phenomenal.
I need to see it.
Oh my God, Sam, if you wanted a break, we'll watch it tonight. There you go. We'll watch a bit of SummerSlam 2000. This is brilliant. These 3 teams I could watch all day. If they're ever in a match on a pay-per-view, this is going to be match of the night for me. It usually is. Even if they have great matches, they always go, oh yeah, but that was actually quite good as well. This is just incredible. They go all the way through. You know, no, he's not. He sucked. Aldo Montoya. Portuguese man of war. He's awful. But Bubba going through the table, Matt getting flung off. All these things are happening. This match is just unbelievable. If you've not seen TLC 1 because you've only seen TLC 2, go and watch this. This is just as good, if not better. Just depends on the spectacle, really. This is awesome. Samuel Silver medal position.
Oh, this came close to number 1.
Do we have the same top 2, I wonder?
Oh, I feel like this is going to be one of your matches, and if it's not, you have committed a war crime. You should be immediately kicked off the channel.
Of course.
AJ Styles versus John Cena, 2016.
That is also my silver medal as well.
Well, let's talk about
the match that we have decided, if you don't want a spoiler alert, spoiler it, on John Cena's... well, that gives it away. Screw you! But we decided that this is John Cena's greatest ever match. His match against AJ Styles at SummerSlam. This match is perfection. If you want to see what a wrestling match should be, if you want to see what selling is, if you want to see what spots are, if you want to see about... Did they even leave the ring?
No.
Or was that their Royal Rumble match?
I don't think they left the ring here.
This is just perfection. They build it beautifully. You didn't really know who was going to win. No one got involved, which was even more interesting because they didn't have to.
Because they did have the Gallows
Anderson. They did have the Gallows Anderson with that, and technically Enzo and Cass. This match, and John Cena... This is John Cena's best opponent, bar none. Might not be his best feud, but I'm telling you, it's his best opponent, bar none. This match is awesome. Should have main evented.
Should have main evented in hindsight. This was magic because you were still kind of in that realm of going, Styles isn't going to really beat him up. If he does, it'll be a bit shenanigans. I don't think anyone was expecting this level of match, even though they'd had a really good match of Money in the Bank. You knew they'd maybe
Meltzer doesn't think it's 5 stars because he never gave it 5 stars.
I don't care about that man. I do not care about him. He's got his opinion. I don't care. I've got mine. He probably doesn't care about mine.
It's not a top match though.
Well, it's like because there's another belt to come. But this was magic. Styles winning clean is wonderful. I'm really surprised Vince did it because he was still a heel. I know he's going to build him up to beat Ambrose.
He'd been finally 1 round because he did not like him.
Yeah,
his first 4 months did not like him. Didn't rate him. Didn't get him.
Yeah.
And then he just showed he's just the best.
Yeah.
Is AJ Styles technically the greatest wrestler of all time? If you actually really broke it down.
If you really broke it down, Shawn Michaels.
It's there because when people go, oh, I'm like, but AJ can do everything. And honestly, I think the man is awesome, and I think he should get more flowers. I think it's just because he was in TNA so long. I think if he'd have been in WWE way longer. Also,
his top part of his WWE run was when it was at a pretty bad period in general.
Yeah, that didn't help.
So if he was kind of on top now, you know, in the kind of Cody area,
and he's got like a couple of years left or something. I think he wants wrestling until he's 50. I think
49. I think he doesn't want to wrestle when he's 50. So at 49 he retires.
And Rollins has said 45. So there's a few who are like really, So let's go find out what is our gold medal position. Is it the same? So before I reveal our number ones, what is your number 1 SummerSlam match? What is your favourite match from SummerSlam? And I think a lot of people are going to have mine. Is Sam got it as well? It's a wonderful time, SmackDown 2002.
What have you done?
Well, if you haven't got this on your list, you're a clown and an idiot.
Sure.
Okay? I'll go with mine because you'll be a surprise then.
Yeah.
It's Triple H. It's versus Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 2002. Do you not have this on your list?
I don't think I've seen it the entire way
So you've got Kurt Angle's one, but you don't have arguably the greatest match of Shawn Michaels' career, Triple H's career.
Oh, it can't be the best of Shawn Michaels' career.
It is up there.
Oh, fair.
Sam, what you forget is this match has more emotion going into it than any other match. Now, I'll give you some context from me. I didn't know who this man was. Didn't know. I started watching 2001 Invasion. Who's Shawn Michaels? I don't know. But they sold him. They actually explained who this person was to the new people. And the storyline is brilliant. The promo is amazing. I want to watch that promo package over and over and over again. It might be really hard if we ever do a promo package list. It's really amazing. I love this one. I absolutely love this one. And then the match really is, they sell this that Shawn really can't. And you're watching that time going, can Shawn do it? They built this thing. And Shawn was pretty much going to be one and done. This was going to be it to see if he could do it. He trusts Triple H. And it's just magic. Again, Dave Meltzer, it's 5 stars. You say it's one of the greatest matches, then you never get 5 stars. You're an idiot. But this match is just perfection. And do you know how it ends, Sam? It ends with a roll-up. Because it ends with wrestling. It ends with a move. This blood feud. They're bleeding. They've used weapons and sledgehammers. And it ends with Shawn outthinks and outmaneuvers Triple H. And that's why. And he's done it a lot of times in the match as well. It's amazing. The emotion I had going into the match for a person I didn't know. It made me feel so much because I was kayfabe now at this point. I really don't know it's fake at this point. And I'm just like, oh my God, I really believe this guy is nothing. And then right at the end, hits him with a sledgehammer, make Triple H look strong, look a dastardly heel. This match is perfection. And the fact that it's not on your list is a crying shame. And you might have to be eliminated.
From what? From life?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exterminate, Dalek style.
Wow.
What have you got as your gold medal?
Okay. First of all, with this match, I'm sure, with the Shawn match, I'm sure it's incredibly good. I haven't seen it the full way through, and I know that match and the Triangle TLC match, or the SummerSlam TLC, are absolute barnstormers. But when it's my list and I haven't actually seen them all the way through properly...
No, it's not that. It's why haven't you?
That's the better question.
That's the point. The fact that they're not here is why haven't you? Like, for example, have you ever seen Hogan Andre at WrestleMania 3?
I've seen probably 80% of it.
Why not? Like this, what kind of wrestling fan are you? You have to experience. You must come on. Do you know what? As a wrestling YouTuber, I would like you to start widening it. There's a reason I do Educating Sam. Do I have to do Educating Sam on SummerSlam 2002?
I think I have watched most of it throughout. Either when I watched it, I don't remember it all, or whatever. It's not fresh enough in my brain to go, I would have this as well.
We'll watch this later tonight as well with the TLC match. Sam, what is your gold medal?
This is why I put Brock versus Punk, Sam.
Oh, you got it at number 1, have you?
Sam, I think this is absolutely phenomenal.
This is awesome.
The Styles matchup of these two, you wouldn't think it works.
It shouldn't work. It shouldn't work.
Punk's also selling for Brock.
This is the problem: is Punk's look shouldn't touch Brock. It doesn't look right.
But then you kind of
they made it look right.
You make it work, and that's
Punk's smart.
Exactly. As is Brock when he wants to be. You've got Heyman involved as well.
When Brock has someone he enjoys, Brock puts on. We've talked about this before. Brock puts on 40% of his matches are amazing. It's just 60% of rubbish. And they're going, I would happily take 60% of really boring, monotonous matches to get the 40% of Brock at his best. That's how I think 2 out of 5 matches are great, and the other 3 out of 5 are boring.
If you're making him work Kane or Braun, then he's not happy.
He's not going to do anything, is he? So this match is awesome. It really is.
It's brilliant because there's something about... I like his matches with like AJ and Balor there and Seth to an extent when they're small man matches, but there's something about this one where it's more brutal, it's more visceral.
All those matches are like 10, 12 minutes. Yeah. This is a match. Is this one of Brock's few wrestling matches where he actually feels like he's having a match, a normal 20-minute match?
We hadn't got to Suplex City yet, and when he hadn't got to Suplex City, you were mainly giving people like Triple H or Cena, which was a great match to be fair.
Yeah.
So you didn't really get to see much Brock I could just do German suplexes and everyone likes it now. Okay, I'll just do that. This was possibly Brock's best match ever. I
would argue this is Brock's best match.
Yeah.
I'd argue that.
And I include the
Mania 19.
Oh, there's some
that
right
up triple threat. Those are the 3. Oh, the Iron Mans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's
got a back. That's what I mean. Take the 2 out of 5. As a person, but as a in-ring performer, we need for you to go see these 2 other matches so that you can readjust your list.
I get it.
But I'm happy for you to have Brock and Punk as your number 1.
One of my favourite matches of all time.
And Triple H and Shawn Michaels is one of my favourite matches. When we do favourite matches of all time, I'm excited to see where it goes. I haven't done it yet. I haven't done that list, but we will do that list. What do you think of us? Do you think Sam is an uneducated swine who hasn't watched wrestling pre-2008? He's got Angle Rey Mysterio on here.
I've seen that, and I've definitely seen it on YouTube as well, because it's a very easy match to get to on YouTube. Oh, I've got 10 minutes spare, watch that. Oh my goodness, it's amazing.
But the feelings of that Shawn Michaels match. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Please comment what you would think. Go follow us on TikTok, on Blue Sky, on X. Go follow us on all of those things, and we will see you next time with another Count Out Top 10 list. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.